Well, good afternoon, everyone, or morning or evening, whenever you're watching this. It's afternoon for me. We have a Tabata class today. It's more of a Tabata toning. So there is very little cardio. A couple segments have, I think the third one has a few cardio moves in it, but it's very low on cardio today. A couple things. It's a new playlist. I don't own the rights to the music. Fingers crossed that nothing gets blocked. One of the previous videos I did in the past couple days got blocked, and I was able to mute. I tried to mute out just the song, then that didn't work, so I had to mute out the whole segment. So if you ever see anything where lips are moving and no sounds coming out, it's because YouTube is being a bastard. So that's what happened there. Today you will need light weights and heavy weights, and that's it. There isn't really anything else. We are doing, like I said, Tabata. So, pardon me as I'm fixing the shoes. 2010s. They're each segment we do twice. In between each, there will be 1 minute of active rest. So, for instance, the first segment we're going to do is going to be all lower body with one combo movement using our upper body. We'll go through 8 exercises one time, then we do a minute of active rest, then we repeat the same thing again. We have 4 segments like that. So again, I don't think we need a mat for anything. We'll be doing planks and like mountain climbers and a couple things like that, but you really don't need a mat for any of that. Yep, no laying on our backs for abs or anything, so that is it. And as usual, I am yawning as soon as things start. Always happens. All right, so new playlist. I have a couple new ones. We'll test them out, see how it goes. I didn't really organize it that well, to be honest with you. I downloaded a bunch of songs, so hopefully it flows pretty well because I didn't really work on it. I moved a couple things around, but that's about it. So, all right, let's get those arms moving. And reverse it. All right, let's get it moving a bit. I'm looking to see what I have going on here. All right, kick those heels out. Get those ankles and legs warmed up. Let's take it out to the side. Knees. Be 10 more. 2, 1. Let's reverse lunge. Little squat, reverse, squat. Get those legs warmed up. One more. Take it into curtsies. One more each side. All right, let's shake it out again. And heels. To the side. Get those knees up again. Take it out to the side. Let's lunge it back again with the squat. One more. And curtsy. That's 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. All right, shake it out. Forgot to fill my water. I do that every time. All right, so our first round, we are doing curtsy pulses. So we'll be here, just pulsing down. Then we're doing curtsy leg lift. We're going to stay on the same side. Then we will go to a curtsy knee lift. Do the other side. Then we will finish it with curtsy overhead press on each side. Okay, so just follow along. You'll need your heavy weights at one point, so just keep them here and handy. Each one is only 20 seconds. So we will work on one side of our body, then the other. Your 1 minute, we're just going to do alternating curtsy lunges. Then we're repeating that one more time. So lower body, a little bit of upper body. Starting session. And I was supposed to explain that as my timer was going because it's a minute. So, all right. So one more time. Curtsy. So we're going to pulse on one side, then we're going to curtsy leg lift, same side. Curtsy knee lift, same side. Curtsy overhead press, same side. Then we switch it over to the other. We have 45 seconds. I'm so sorry, guys. It's just, if I get the timer on a minute, that gives us our minute for our active rest instead of me having to keep grabbing my phone and trying to time it. So I had it all set up and just enjoy Gaga's new song. We're getting there, 20 seconds. I'm sorry. You can fast forward this part and get up to the actual workout. I forgot that I did that. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and go. Curtsy, just little pulses. All right, your next one, curtsy with the leg lift. And go. Curtsy. Lift that leg. Woo! Don't lose your balance. Squeeze your butt. All right, curtsies. Same thing, but we're going to lift that knee up. Crunch our abs. In 3, 2, go. Curtsy, lift and crunch. Lift and crunch.
I've been looking for somebody, trying to kick it with somebody. I need a room, water coming from the sweet same time. Got his hands up on my body. I wanna get hot when you take it low, low. Make me feel strong when I'm taking control. I've been looking for somebody, so come and get it.
Grabbing our weights. Curtsy with an overhead press. Same side. So curtsy, press. Curtsy, press. Okay, let's move to the other side. Curtsy pulse. know what we're doing. The second one will be easier. And now that my timer is working properly. Okay, curtsy. Lift that leg, squeeze that butt. Okay, your next one is a knee lift. Curtsy. Lift it. We're really focusing on our glutes and our legs this section. Grab those weights. Curtsy overhead press. Get them up. And go. Tighten those abs every time. Okay, we have 1 minute of curtsies coming up now. And go. We're repeating this. This is your active rest. I know for those of you that are cardio junkies, you might be a little bored. I apologize. This is really focusing more on toning and burning out muscles than it is on heart rate. Hopefully, you do like this type of class though, those that are taking it, and you'll be nice and sore later. All right. We have 10 seconds to start. We're going back to those curtsy pulses. Hold it. Those booties should be feeling it. Doing a leg lift next. Squeeze that butt. We have our knee lift after this. I have to tell you, for cardio, I'm getting pretty warm. I did turn the air conditioning off. Just because it's just cloudy and it's actually warmer in my house than it is outside, so really no reason to have the air on. But definitely getting my body temperature up right now. Grab those weights. Overhead press. Okay, last time on the other side. Pulses first. Keep breathing. Leg lifts coming. We'll be focusing on upper body the next round, so you know. Lift and squeeze without losing your balance like me. Just stand straight up and lift. If you lean forward, you lose your balance, which is what you just witnessed. Leg lifts coming, or knee lift after this. Let's see, lift. Overhead press, last one, then we do another minute of curtsies. Get them up and go. It's almost like a bar class. Almost. There's no 10-second breaks in bar though. All right, put those down.
Stopping session, starting session.
Go to curtsies and go. As we're going through this, I will tell you what we're doing. Coming up, because we're going to go right into it. It's going to be an Arnold press, which is this. Then we're going to do an Arnold press again with a squat in between. Then we go to side raises with our medium weights. Then we go to side raises with a squat in between. See the pattern? Have to look at the clock. Then we do front raises, front and side raises, I'm sorry, around the worlds, which those of you who have taken my class know what they are. Then we're doing front and side raises again, alternating arms. We're repeating that with an around the world thrown in between, and then we do a minute of iso arms. Okay. All right, 10 seconds to start. Get those heavy weights first. Get them up. Here. Up. And in. So slight bend in the knees to protect the back. Arms are parallel to shoulders, or elbows, I should say, 90 degrees. We're doing that again, but we're throwing a squat in with it, so follow along. 3, 2, 1. So get the feet a little wider. Squat. Up, in, squat. Up, in, squat. One more. Okay. Go medium. Drop the, whatever my cat may have puked on my weights. Side raises. Do not touch your legs. I woke up this morning to a hairball. One of my herb plants knocked over. They just have a party when I'm in bed, because they're not allowed upstairs in my bed. Little bastards. All right, we're gonna do a side raise, and as we bring our hands back down, we go into a narrow squat. So keep your feet under your shoulders, up, squat, up, squat, up, squat. We're going front and side raises. Both arms are together. We're not alternating. That's coming up. Get them up front. and right up to the side. Keep that core tight. Keep that little bend in your knees. Do not crunch your shoulders into your neck. We're doing around the world's next, so palms will face forward. We touch those weights at the top and bring them back down without touching our legs. Bring them up and down. And up and down. Front and side raises, alternating arms. And go. Do not touch those legs. You're just doing a nice brush right by them. Okay, we're doing that again. So we'll do that twice, then and around the world. Follow along. You'll get it by the second round. Up, up, flip them, take it to the top. Back down around, flip them, up, up, around the world, and back down. Good job. Oh, I think that's it. Yep, okay. Active rest. Arms out. That's all we're doing. This is your active rest. ISO arms for a minute. It soaks. You can always move your lower body. If you have light weights, baby weights, around like 1 or 2 pounds, feel free to grab them and hold them during this if you want the added extra. I always suggest it. I didn't bring mine out, so. Do you love this song? I don't know, keep the top still. Woo! We're going back to the top, so the Arnold presses. All right, we have 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, all right. Woo! Grab those weights. Arnold press is coming in 7 seconds. I do give an extra 15-second actual rest, which. All right, get them up. Which I'm not supposed to. I consider it more of a transition seconds than rest. Okay, we're adding the squat in this time. So let's squat first. Take those feet a little wider underneath your shoulders. So let's squat, bring it up. Side raises. Remember not to touch your sides. Try not to crunch your neck. Try to keep it nice and relaxed. We tend to do this. Don't do that. Just don't do it. Side raise with the squat. So let's start with the squat. I think it's a little easier that way. Shoulder lift, squat it down, raise it. Squat, raise. Remember that you're know, keeping all your weight in your heels. You're still squeezing your butt at the top. Front and side raises. So we'll start with the front. Bend in the knee. Front. Just brush by it. Those legs. No touching. Around the world. I'm sweating. I can feel it dripping down my back. So even if it looks kind of boring to everyone, we're actually working here. Keep that core super tight during this as well. You get to work your core with everything we do in class. Front side alternating. I'm gonna start this way. I always start with the right arm in the front. Oh, stop yawning, Sandy. You're getting more sleep now than you have since you were a baby. Good job. We're going to add an around the world in this time. Let's start with the around the world. How about that? Switch it up. Go up. Back down. Flip them. Alternating. Bring it up. Down. Good job. ISO arms again. This time, palms will be facing up and go. Now, I might be cheating because I have to tell you what's coming up next. Your very next one, you're going to grab one weight, can be medium or heavy, and we're doing Frankensteins. So your hands will be straight up above your head. You bring them down to try to touch your toes with the weight, each leg. Then we will go into inchworms or rollouts with a plank jack at the bottom. You can just stand up and do regular jumping jacks. You can just do plank jacks. You can do plank jacks on the wall if you don't want to get up and down. Knee tucks are next, so we'll be down on the ground doing knee tucks. No, we're going to stand up and do knee tucks. Then we're going to get down on the ground and do knee tucks. Then we're doing catchers twice, mountain climbers, Mount Everest. So this is your cardio ab section. All right, bring those arms down. Woo! So I'm doing a medium weight this time. I won't need these. Get that weight up overhead. Frankensteins. Crunch those abs every time. The weight just intensifies the move, gives more resistance for your abs. We're going to roll it out to a plank jack. I'll do it this way so I don't. Okay, walk it out. Walk it back up. Stand all the way up and squeeze it all in. Bring it up. We're doing knee tucks next, standing ones. Then we'll do ones on the ground. Knees. You can grab a weight if you want it to as well for these. I'll do that next time. Knee tucks on the ground. If you don't want to do knee tucks on the ground, you can just do what we just did again. Try to grab a weight to just make it a little harder. So in and out. Try to keep that butt low every time. Obviously it comes up in the air a bit, but when you land, you should be in a plank. Catchers are next. If you're not doing catchers, wide sumos. Here, pulses. Everyone else, we're doing this twice. One more time with those. Then we go to mountain climbers. You can do mountain climbers standing or on the ground. Up to you. Catchers, one more time. Mountain climbers and Mount Everest. You can do standing mountain climbers. If you're not doing Mount Everest on the floor, do side knees. Mountain climbers. Butts down. None of this. Down. Drive those knees into your chest every time. Only 20 seconds of Mount Everest, so just try it. Even if you have to do them slowly, that's fine. Oh, I do hate those. All right, we have a 1 minute plank for our active rest. Then we repeat everything we just did. You can do a plank on the wall. This is perfectly fine. As long as you're squeezing your butt, keeping your core tight, it's perfectly fine. Alternative. You can do a plank, just get into your position. You can do a plank on your hands or on your elbows, or standing up against the wall. If you need to drop to your knees at any time, please do. There's nothing wrong with that. It is a long time. It is your active rest. So take it for what it is. Catching your breath after the cardio. Squeeze that core. If you start to feel any discomfort in your lower back, drop to your knees. You can also just squeeze your butt, suck it all in. Totally helps with the lower back. You have 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, and stand it up. Grab your weight for your Frankensteins. We're almost there. One more round of this. Then we have some more upper body. We will be working on our bis and tris, as well as some lower body mixed in. Roll out with a plank jack. Again, you can stand up and do modified jumping jacks or regular jumping jacks. I'd like you to try the rollouts if it does not make you dizzy though. I don't want you to skip them just because you don't like them. Okay, knee tucks. So I said I would grab a weight this time. This just makes it a little harder. Little more resistance. to crunch those abs in, because that's what we're focusing on here, our abs. Knee tucks on the ground. Then 2 rounds of catchers. I know, why did I pick 2 rounds of catchers? Just because I wanted us to get a little bit of cardio in. Jump it in and back. In and back. It's like the end of the burpee. That's what we're doing here. Or the middle of the burpee, sorry. For the beginning of the burpee? Catchers, 2 rounds of them. Bring those feet nice and wide. Remember, you can just be up here getting the inner thigh work in. While you're doing that though, focus on those abs. Keep your upper body perfectly straight, sucking in your core. I just totally skipped out on round 1, sorry. 1 more round of catchers. Then we have mountain climbers and Mount Everest. Climbers. You can do them against the wall too. I didn't say that last time. You can be right here. You can grab another surface. You can stand. If you have something to elevate you, you can do them that way to bring the floor closer to you. Just keep moving. Mount Everest. It's our last cardio move. Then we go to a 1-minute plank again. Working on those obliques, those inner thighs, as well as your abs every time. All right. Yeah, that's it for your cardio. 1-minute plank. I'm taking my notes down. I'm gonna do a plank on the wall so I can talk to you guys. Start your plank, get down on the ground. If you can watch me, that's great. If not, this is all pretty basic. We'll be doing regular bicep curls, followed by half bicep curls, full extension at the bottom to halfway up. Second time around, we'll start at the shoulders and go halfway down. Then we're going to do a lunge on the right side with the curl, followed by a lunge on the left side with the curl. We're going to squat while holding a weight. We're going to do tricep kickbacks. And then our last one I'll demonstrate for you. We're going to squat with an overhead press. When we come up, then we're going to squat again, bring our knee up and a twist. And we're doing that twice. So, and time. Okay. So let me just demonstrate the squat overhead. So you're going to squat, overhead, squat, knee twist. Squat, overhead, squat, knee twist. Then we'll do it a second time around. Curls, go with the other leg. Full extension, elbows glued into your sides, bend in the knee. Halfway curls coming. It's sticking to me now. Halfway up, go. We're going to lunge forward with the right leg and do a hammer. Second time we go, well, next one. So just right leg only. Curl. Lunge. Curl. 90 degrees. Push off the heel. If a reverse lunge is more comfortable for you, feel free. Now we're going to do the same thing and lead with the left. Or only do the left. One more. One weight, and we're going to squat. First time around, I want us to be in a narrower squat. Squeeze at the top. Weight is in your heels. Wiggle those toes to make sure that the weight is distributed where it should be. Little squeeze at the top. Do not over-exaggerate and overarch your back. What was next? Tricep kickbacks. Remember, squeeze in, nice and controlled. Do not swing those arms. If you're able to swing your arms like that, you don't have enough weight, and you're not doing it properly and getting any of the benefits of this move. Okay, here's the one that take a little bit of practice. Get the weights up. Squat. Press. Squat. Knee up. Squat. Press. Squat. Knee up twist. We're using the same leg because we're doing this again. Now we will put the left leg in our knee twist. Squat. Your 1 minute active rest or lunges, you can do forward lunges or reverse lunges. It's totally up to you. Put those weights down. We'll get the timer on. This is it, guys. This is your last round. The last thing you need to do today. I'm doing reverse lunges because that's what I prefer. You can do forward, alternating. Take it from the top. One more time and we're done. We just stretch and we're out. You're coming up at 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and break. Back to curls. You have 10 seconds, less than that now. Hands in the front, all the way up. And down, full extension every time. Don't cheat yourself. You want to see results? You need to do what I say. I'm the boss. I'm the captain now. At least to my phone. All right, we're doing halfways and we're going to start at the top. Start up here and halfway down. lunge hammer curls. Again, you can go forward or reverse lunge, up to you. Start with one leg, whichever leg you choose. Push off that heel if you're doing a forward lunge. Other leg. And go. Squat with the weight. Let's go wide this time. Let's go into a sumo. Bring it up. Squat. Bring it all the way up. Squeeze. Your weight is still in your heels here. Just because we're in a different squatting position, the rules don't change on this one. Straight up and down. Tricep kickbacks. We're almost there. 2 more after this. Take it back, squeeze, bring it in. Squeeze. Concentrate on that muscle you're using. All right, last 2. Your squat with your overhead press and your knee twist. Get them up. Squat it down. Press it up. Squat it down. Twist that knee up. Working on abs, arms, legs. This gives us a little bit of everything. Moving to the other side. Other leg. And go. All right, 1 minute of lunges and we're done.
Stopping session. Starting session.
Start your lunges, go. Again, forward or reverse, up to you. So even though we're not ending on our backs doing abs, you had a whole ab section. We had 10 minutes of abs with cardio. Busted it all out in one series. Almost there, guys. It's one of my favorite songs. 3, 2, and you're done. Good job. Wasn't a tough class, so I hope you enjoyed it. This might actually be a good one for intermediate. I say that sometimes in the beginning and then I end up doing the workout going, oh no. Anyway, let's go. Let's stretch out those arms. So that was some Tabata toning. I'll do others. Some will be 50-10s, not 20-10s. That one probably would have been a good 50-10 because the moves weren't, except for the cardio segment. Oh. I mean, I slept till 9 today. What the hell? Should not be yawning. Oh, stretch it out. Up overhead. Grab a wrist. Stretch it over. Other one. Bring them behind you. Stretch out the chest. Squeeze your back. All right. Grab a foot. Stretch out a quad. Oof. This daily walking has my legs super sore in a good way. And kick it out front. Reach for that toe. Stretch it all out. Calves all the way up to glutes here. And roll it up. Other side. And kick it forward. Reach for that toe. And roll it up. Let's roll out some ankles here. Mine for feeling like they need it for some reason. Other side, maybe it's that all that walking. I think I'm walking now than, or walking more miles than when I used to run. All right, neck. Other side, or other way. Roll our shoulders back. And forward. And let's breathe it out. Exhale everything. Breathe it in. And out. And in. And out. Well, thank you all once again for tuning in and getting sweaty with me. I really, 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 really appreciate all the feedback that I've been getting, and I hope that you're sharing it with your friends. Hopefully I get to see people in person more soon. I've been doing outdoor classes in Mullica Hill currently, but if anyone is interested in any park workouts, reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to travel all around and do them as long as we get a nice amount of people. I mean, I'll show up for one person. It's perfectly fine. During the day, nighttime, whatever, just let me know. Prices are super reasonable, I think. I'm doing $5 a class. If you take 4 classes, your 5th one's free. So it's, you know, equals out to $4 a class, and you can't get that many places. So until we can get back inside and do it all together, outside workouts is working out pretty well. So it's nice to get to see people and talk to people for real and get to work. We got to run last night. I did a Tabata boot camp outdoors. So shout outs today to Cheryl and Nicole who came to class last night. We did 20-second sprints, and I know that sounds like, what, 20 seconds, but 20 seconds of sprints 4 times in a row with 40-second breaks, so that was the Tabata piece of it. And it was great. It was so nice to be outdoors and running. I kind of, even though I don't run anymore, I missed being able to get those little sprints in, so that was fun. So again, reach out to me if you're interested. I'm not working right now, so I'd be more than happy to jump around all over South Jersey and get our minds off of all of the craziness that's going on in the world right now, between pandemic and protesting and rioting. It's been a complete and utter crap show, basically. So hopefully this gets your mind off of all of the negativity that's happening. So keep your head up, keep working out, and I'll see you guys soon.